Meanwhile, Chief Justice Martha Koome has condemned the new wave of abductions of protesters that has seen several social media users abducted overnight, operations just a few hours to the Tuesday anti-finance bill protest. The President of the Supreme Court, in a news statement sent to the newsroom, said the move amounted to assault on the rule of law and human rights. This comes just a few hours following the abduction of social media and political activist Gabriel Oguda and Osama Otero, another anti-finance bill 2024 protester. Here's Gloria Milimu with that report.
As anti-finance bill protesters took over major towns in the country Tuesday to oppose the controversial bill that is still up for debate at the National Assembly, concerns regarding the safety and whereabouts of abducted protesters who were rounded up by unknown individuals continues to mount. The number of abducted social media users and content creators has risen following the abduction of vocal social media and activist Gabriel Oguda and Osama Otero, who has been hosting X Spaces to oppose the Finance Bill 2024 a few hours to the protest. Among those whose whereabouts remain unknown include Gabriel Oguda, Osama Otero, Dre Mwangi, Tempa CR7, Harriet Divine, Shad Khalif, Ox Supreme and Healer 254, who are now faces of the new spate of abductions in the country.
We have seen goons raiding homes of innocent young people at 2 a.m., very ungodly hours. The ungodly president is raiding people's homes at ungodly hours. At 2 a.m., they picked up Gabriel Oguda from his house here in Nairobi, and the others that the leader has read out their names, including Kina Osama, were picked up from their houses, not from the streets. And we want to say that you must release Gabriel Oguda unconditionally and immediately. And all the others who have been arrested or actually kidnapped by the police and some ghouls working at the behest of William Ruto.
Na mchezo huu ambao wanaufanya kushika viongozi na kuwaweka ndani na baadaye kuwatoa ama baadaye bado wamewashikilia mpaka sasa, tunasema ya kwamba waweze kuachiliwa mara moja.
It is alleged that state agents are behind the abductions in what is seen as efforts to derail the demonstrations. The fresh abductions come following previous arrests of content creator crazy Nairobian Dr. Austin Omondi and Shad Khalif, whose whereabouts remain unknown since his abduction on Sunday. Different leaders, including the Kenya African National Union chairman Gideon Moi, has condemned the arrests and abductions, calling for the upholding of the rule of law. Meanwhile, Chief Justice Martha Koome has condemned the new wave of abductions, stating that such actions only amount to direct assault on the rule of law, human rights, and constitutionalism, which are guiding national values and principles of governance as enshrined in Article 10 of the Constitution. The President of the Supreme Court further warns that any deviation from the stipulations of the Bill of Rights and Law not only invites anarchy and lawlessness, but also constitutes a severe assault on the value order of governance stipulated in Article 10 of the Constitution.
As long as the demonstrations are peaceful, we had even shared out some do's and don'ts. We hope that police use measurable force. What we are seeing is only going to ensure that the crowd becomes more aggressive, because they are just not being allowed to peacefully protest so that they can go back to their homes thereafter. They just want to have their voices heard.
Gloria Milimu, KTN News.